WGL Pro Qualifier. We spent 3 days with the talent of the Tier 2 and Tier 3 squad, and here is where the big boys play. Group B has TH and Lin, and we're starting with the 3X, the winner of the July Open Qualifier, 5 points. Looking okay for him. And yeah, he's facing Soin, so it's the old battle of China versus Korea. And is TH playing human? Yeah, oh my god. I was scared for a second that he's switching to something again. But no, seemingly takes it serious. And yeah, Rogue Warrior versus LP Club, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, Lucky Future. Sorry, I still confuse these two. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
There's no question here that TH is certainly the favorite, but Soin most recently has been looking pretty good. And TH perhaps some weaknesses in this matchup. Can we say that? Always hard to point out any weakness by TH, but at least he hasn't been utterly dominant against every orc most recently. In this matchup, all the rage currently is the Farseer, but Soin not going for the Farseer, going for the Blade Master first instead, as it had been for so many years, especially on LR, which is a great Blade Master map, a great level 1 harass map as well, which is exactly what he's opting for. Level 1 Blade Master harass without much creeping. I guess he will go for the Shadow Priest, but not much else. And a 1 burrow tech without a shop, so this tech will be extremely fast. But somehow TH, okay, he is certainly behind, but not too far behind.
Yeah, for a human, this is a pretty fast tech as well, I'd say. And as most of the humans do nowadays, he's rushing over right away. Still level 1, feeling that he can get the necessary kills for the level 2, because like there's no chance for a militia creep here on Last Refuge. Blade Master trying to get the last hit, gets it as well. Level 1.5 for him already.
Replenishment can be very nice, Neo. I know you hate the item, but it can be pretty good.
Yeah, and this state saves him a heal self. And gets him 1 more Windwalk, so...
Yeah. I think TH respecting Soin's capabilities somewhat here in the early game. If he could have opted to go for the next green camp after the first and then perhaps get level 2, but he says, you know what? Maybe you're gonna steal all of those last hits and then I just waste my time over there not getting level 2. But going into the main, he's gonna be canceling the shop, and that is certainly annoying.
Yeah, but
him 1 more water elemental.
I feel with a replenishment potion, this doesn't do too much. Because the shop was pretty much soaking up damage that would end up on burrows usually. Like, killing a burrow would be way more impactful. Ooh, that was close, by the way, for a block. And so he can go for a second hero. The next burrow is finished. Everything is in order, tech-wise, for Soin so far. And yeah, it hurts a little to not have selves and stuff, but it's okay. There's no damage on the grunts. He can heal up again. That's exactly what he's doing.
The dust hits the blade, though. You really don't want that one to be cancelled. AM, how deep is he gonna dive? He could be stuck in the main. Not gonna dive there.
But there's this tiny little thing called Water Elemental, and that he can send into the base, and boom, there is the regen cancelled. But in the meantime, the shop was finishing, and this is extra experience for the Blade Master, who is close to level 2 right now. TC?
What?
Blade Master TC? Is this like a full hero-focused build?
Are under attack.
I don't think I've seen that before against human. It was somewhat fashionable against undead for a while, but against human? Wow, that seems super all in. Every fight has to be shorter than 30 seconds, doesn't it? Like,
Pretty
you have
much,
no
yeah.
recovery.
He has to explode into damage, and it doesn't really matter if he takes like 2 or 3 units out in those fights. He needs to go for the heroes with this build, like, in my opinion.
There is going to be a Mountain King, obviously.
Yeah.
So there is going to be hero focus potential. Later on, he'll be more focused on Clap, most likely, but with seeing no heal wave, maybe Stomp is going to be the priority again. I think it has to be Windriders, right? Windriders, Speed Scroll, kill, 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 and then disengage, maybe.
He's going Beastry and Totem, so he will have Spirit Link.
Windriders with Spirit Link have been also very popular lately, especially against Night Elf, I guess. The Sentry Ward over here, really nice. Earlier planted by Soin, gonna get him possibly 3 kills. Should get at least 2. Oh, he gets the last hit on the creep, and the Water Elemental is almost level 3, man!
That was pretty sick. Now there's a disable with the Stormbolt, but he's not using it yet. So in can hope for a crit. It would be another kill. Oh, TH's movement is good. There was one block in the south before. Now he saves the 2 footmen right here. TC, claws of attack, level 2. What's the... No, it's not Wyvern, Remo. It's Ensnare. And that means Raiders.
Okay. Ensnare and Raiders, of course, also good at picking off targets, especially casters. This early game pretty rough for TH, as it oftentimes is the case on LR. You never get level 3 AM. You never get an easy road towards the mid game. Again, and that's level 3 already on the blade.
So good. And he will most likely get this one as well. Yep, steals it. This Mountain King has 0 experience. Now he's guaranteeing the kill on the Ogre Magi with the Stormbolt, but there was mana invested. My god, Soin doing surprisingly well. And in the meantime, creeping up the TC to 2.5. It is Stomp, which is the only thing that makes sense, I think.
Why?
Because what do you want to do with Shockwave? There's no double AoE, so you can't kill. The Blade Master could go for the backline then. But what does Shockwave really do in these fights? I don't think too much.
And lockdown for the Blade Master is always good.
Yeah.
Be it Ensnare lockdown or Stomp lockdown.
Or both.
Oh,
it's twice as good then, Remo.
Oh. TC 1 kill away now from level 3. Soen's leveling has been outstanding. His Blade Master harassment has been very good. There's a dust still here. Blade Master now in a bit of a tussle. But should be fine. Should be... Wait, is he fine? Level 2 Windwalk. He is...
Oh, can he reach? Fine. It's so close.
Doesn't kill him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he still revealed? Yes, he is. But okay, doesn't get it.
AM is level 3. MK is far away from level 3. Only now hitting level 2. All those outstanding steals from earlier. So he needs heal scrolls desperately. That will be his only source of healing. I think he needs 2 heal scrolls, doesn't he? But at the same time, Soen's supply is still pretty low. Surprisingly low. 43 supply only for him.
He didn't invest into anything else, really, right? There's no upgrades. There's no big items. I mean, yeah, okay, the invul and the heal scroll, but that's about it.
Also would like 2 walkers here before the fight to have Spirit Link on everything. But at the moment only has the one. That one, however, with decent mana. TH is far, pretty much on the other side of the map, so militia support won't be too good. And here we go, speed scroll engagement right away, going for the AM. TC getting focus as well. Spirit Link coming onto him a little bit late, already about half HP. Peons coming into the fight as well. Militia have been called, but they are a little bit late. TC still can't connect with the Stomp. Now he does, but that wasn't the greatest one ever, to be honest. Blade Master aiming for the backline, eating the Stormbolt. That means the Stormbolt doesn't fly onto the rest of the army, though, and the rest of the army to the right-hand side. It's having a pretty easy time now, as it seems. Finally come the Militia. Again, a little bit late, but perhaps in time. However, priests are falling. One has fallen already. Second one to follow. Traded now for a Raider. TC with another heal scroll from the shop of Blade Master. Has to go for the invul there. Was in trouble. AM close to a surround, getting the ensnare, but not quite getting surrounded. Heal scroll transferred, heal scroll used. But, okay, TP now forced. And after a bit of trading from both sides, Human will TP away after having gotten the worst end of the trade there. I think so.
That was a way better fight for Soen than I imagined. The fight started, and there's one clear game plan for Soen here, or fight plan. Stun the Archmage, focus him, force him into a TP, or try to kill him. How TH prevented that with pretty much only footman movement was great, was perfect. The TC was running around in that fight for such a long time trying to reach the center of the human army. Then it finally worked, and that kind of flipped the fight, where finally Soen was able to get some kills and do some damage. And on the same side, didn't lose too much. So we're on equal supply. Bigger healing Wand of the Wind can be really good against the TC. But the TP is gone, and TH, ballsy, not buying it back. Kodos are coming now for increased damage. Blade Master level 4 is around the corner. And then crit level 2.
TH is transitioning though, which should give him a better fighting chance in the next engagement, because the TC is extremely good against rifles. Against mass casters, he's not that good. Specifically against breakers, of course. And we can see now no more rifles are being made. TH is going full into mass caster. Excluding the 2 rifles, I suppose, that he still has. But yeah, so it has gotten one good fight this game. How is this gonna help him now towards the late stage game of this match? Is he gonna expand? Is he gonna explode into more experience and items? He's gonna get level 4 here, which is really good, and the big item is the battle drums, which no longer work with Kodos.
Exactly. I was like, it's just a automatism in my brain that, oh my god, battle drums, 20% damage boost, but nope, doesn't stack with the Kodos anymore, and so it's 1 for the shop. TC level 4, Blade Master level 4, Archmage level 4, only the Mountain King still stuck on 3, but he is in this. Does he have clap? No, it's bashed. You see, like,
Bash.
even
Wow.
TH is not going clap anymore. What happened?
Against this build from Soen, it makes a lot of sense, though. These are both melee heroes that you both want to threaten, and they don't have any healing to recover, you know? So, focusing all in on them does make a lot of sense.
So, in trying to get rid of this Rifleman doesn't really work. No reveal right here. Just slow. If he gets rid of these rifles, he can go for 1 or 2 Wyvern to get more damage. He's even building more grunts at 58 supply. Lots of upgrades on So inside as well. 1-0 is ready, 1-1 is coming. For the breakers, we have nothing yet. Understandably, he doesn't have too many.
We're moving towards the stage in the game where LR can oftentimes flip around in this matchup. Early game, it's really tough for human, but mid game and late game, it's pretty good. Because you get decent camps then, and the map is pretty small. There's a lot of chokes, and with a mass melee army, it can be hard to engage. But Soen finding the perfect stomp, but no! The Wand of the Wind is coming out when the TC was mid-animation. Perfect usage right there, and Stormbolting him after. He's taking so much damage from this, and you can see how much damage these melee heroes are taking without being able to do much themselves. Wants to go for the first stomp, there it is, was okay, but not really game-breaking, and now the TC getting focused again, has used the Health Stone already. MK also in a bit of trouble, has to go for the Wand there again. There's no invul! No invul on the MK, he's just dead! Invul on the Blade Master ensures the kill, and without the second hero, this is now looking very, very dire for TH indeed. TC still walking forward, has another mana potion, and gets the stomp there. But now he's being drained by these breakers. Can't really use spells anymore, but at this point, Soen's army is so massive. A 10 supply lead now for the Korean. Finding more and more kills. These breakers against the grunts are having a tough time. 1-1 grunts, by the way.
Priest a little far forward. Mountain King is back, but I don't think there's another focus potentially. He has 1 Storm going for it, but the Blade Master can't connect this time. The Cyclone was a little late. Level 5 on the Blade. He got an entire level of this? Oh my god. He has to disengage now, though. There was a big healing. He consumed it already, though. Blade Master's going to the shop, slow and trying to push through this choke, which might not be the best idea. He lost a lot in the last moments of this fight. TH stabilizing to a degree. Kodo Beast has not eaten. Reinforcements are coming in. So in complete shop control, again with the heal scroll and an invul, leaving no item at all to TH. And now, will we see another hero focus? Yes, we do! And the Blade Master dies out of nowhere, pretty much. Stormbolt to the head, and down he goes, but the Mountain King gets another stomp and dies for the second time. Dieback. So, Soen, do you have the money for the Blade? No, he was level 5. It's super expensive. My god.
They're flying, gonna be 1 more kill. Earlier on, Soen kind of overextended by not having the speed scroll to disengage. But now without the MK here, it's not really that scary to face this human army. And Snare still on cooldown. Soen is going deep for this. Gets another Walker kill there, basically for free. Wants to force the TP on the AM, but he doesn't have the damage for this anymore. Oh, Soen. Are you throwing this game away?
He gifts him level 5, that's for sure. But the Blade is back from the tavern. Here comes the damage. And heal scroll. Died with the heal scroll. Uses it immediately. What are the end snares saying? 1 is still on cooldown, but almost ready. But is that the necessary damage here? Slow comes in again. End snares flying onto a sword. Okay, that's the next kill. TC close to level 6, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this Blade Master is super scary. The sorceresses don't have that much mana anymore. It's looking okay, actually. They're regenerating a lot, of course, from the level 2 Brilliance. and the Blade Master can be controlled. If this Blade Master is not slowed, with his aura to his side as well, he's going to chop down this entire army. So, TH has to buy time for the Mountain King. He is about 70% done. Needs a little bit longer.
It's gonna be big once he's back. He immediately has disable again. TH playing ring around the Rosie, getting some reinforcements. So is Soin. But that does take some time. Water Elemental super strong now next. And Snare flies. Yes, TH is losing a unit here and there. I guess that's fine because it's all stalling time for the Mountain King. Kodo comes in. What is...
Stomp again.
Oh, does he? Okay. Kodobeast can eat here now. There's of course no heal. Needs Spirit Link. Dispel. Okay, gets out. Breaker, Rifleman gone. And the Breaker out as well with the 208 critical strike. Here comes the stun. Everything's done. Pretty well done by Suin. Gets to the back line so the TC can't be surrounded. But now the Mountain King is back. And immediately double kill.
Kills. Yeah. With the MK here, he can't fight anymore. So it turns around again. And guess what? The Raider is still slowed. Walkers don't have enough mana for Disenchant. This is going to be the next kill here, most likely. Oh, Soin wants to threaten a fight, though.
Still right, with this almost nothing that he has. Blade Master has a Ninvul. Is safe now. Or 4
he has
now.
the spell against the slow. It's going to sacrifice the one Raider. Oh, no, hit that one, actually. But here comes the slow. And Soin, with a severe lack of heal salves. Of speed scrolls.
This fight lasted forever. He wasn't home for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so.
TC almost level 6, by the way. 1 kill away.
Yeah. Archmage is far away from Mass Teleport. Oh, fuck. Stream stop. Just keep on casting.
There's the TC level 6 now. And with that, he becomes truly unkillable. If you kill him, it becomes worse. First Stomp comes out, but maybe now he can be ignored by TH. Mana is an issue here on all sides. Oh, but the crit, of course, not relying on mana. 3 crits in short succession. That was like 6 hits with 3 crits or something. And the MK, once again, in trouble. But the Blade Master as well. There's going to be an invul, however, to save him. The spell against the invisibility may kill the Mountain King over here and snare again. But the Blade Master now is too low. Has to be careful. Has to run away. Mountain King kill. This could be the game. This could be the end. 40 HP. And snare again. TC right clicks will be enough. And he gets the kill again for, what was that, 3rd time, I believe, on the Mountain King. Kodo coming out, getting the Devourer off, and now without the MK, and TH stranded in no man's land. Well, actually, I guess it's Soin's land. He is having a tough time of this game. 38 supply for him only, still trying to trade, but now he has to run, has to disengage, has to get away from these scary Orc heroes, level 5 and 6. Soin making the TC plus Blade Master work, something that we weren't aware of before. Finding more and more kills here in the chase. And how nice is this aura now? MK bought back again. So expensive.
Lack of raiders again. So he can't end snare at the moment. Buyback for the 2nd time. And it's easy 1,500 gold that he spent on this Mountain King. And there's like, he's so far away from the dangerous level 5 as well. I think level 5 on the Mountain King could still tip the scale. So is the level 6 on the Archmage. Blade Storm can be nice, I guess.
It's not over yet, though. The mains are about to run dry, and that always greatly, greatly favors the human. Having free regen from the AM and priests. I think Soin needs to set up an expansion here. Otherwise, he's gonna bleed dry.
Only 1,000 gold remaining on both sides. More breakers for TH. Do you have upgrades on these units by now? Nope, still 0-0. 1-1 for Soin. Next big creep camp. TH needs these camps, but Soin could get the red spot on the upper left. I mean, he doesn't get experience, but Claw plus 12, Unholy Aura, Archmage Aura. There's so much good stuff. It's pretty much almost nothing bad for him right there. Crystal Ball,
Crystal Ball it is for the MK. Where's he gonna scan? If he scans, he reveals his position at the same time. Kind of. But he's not gonna scan yet. And here we go. Overlord dies actually really fast to these walkers. Wow. It is the Unholy Aura. 30% increased movement speed now on everything.
That's sick. Like, even... Like, TH has slow, alright, but these auras... He soon has Endurance Aura level 3 as well.
Is he really gonna walk up the high ground here?
Can't
MK is invis, but shows himself right there, and it's hero focus time instantly. Stomp is dangerous, so he has to go for the invul quick. Kodo still remains alive. Blade Master, though, also in a bit of trouble. Not using his invul there just yet. Stomp coming out against the AM and 2 Priest, but not hitting the MK. Now he's aiming for the Mountain King. This could be his end. With dodging the Stormbolt and the end snares coming in, this Mountain King won't be able to get away with a Storm follow-up. It's just too much lockdown. And now we have level 6 Blade Master. Is this finally going to be the game? It seems like it. TP out. One more Priest is going to die. A Sorceress perhaps as well. That one gets away actually, but the other one fell to the crit. And TH again, reeling.
How often did this MK die? 4 times? When did TH lose the same hero 4 times in one game? I can't recall.
It's so hard to keep him alive. Like with ensnares plus stomp. Like what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? I don't know, man. Of course, on this map there's a limited amount of invul potions, and you constantly have to reproduce the army. So you don't have that much gold, and that's a little anticlimactic, but it's GG, and first game, first upset. Soin continues to show off his good shape and takes a map off of TH.
With a style that I wasn't familiar with. Is this his own style? Imagine how cool this would be. You have your own style and you take out the best human in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't taken him out yet. It's only one map out of the 3, of course. But this was pretty sick. This was pretty cool. Yeah, just all-out damage. All-out ensnares, damage, and a bit of Dispel and Spirit Link.
I'm kind of baffled that this worked so hard against TH. I mean, he saw it very early, what Soin's plan is. It's a little anti-intuitive, because the normal target would be the Archmage, him being so squishy and stuff. But that wasn't the case. Like, it was Mountain King, Mountain King, Mountain King focus, who is oftentimes the carry. So maybe that's the idea. I mean, we had a lot of discussions in these casts, like, should you focus on the Mountain King? Isn't he too tanky? In this game, he definitely wasn't. But does the style work if he gets like 2 rings of protection?
It's going to be harder, certainly. Yeah, the MK's inventory and levels are very important to making this hero very good. That item, he didn't have the greatest inventory. He had double gloves of haste, boots of speed, and Quel'Thala's boots. Yeah. So nothing for mana. That's the most important thing. But I think like TH fell pretty far behind in that early game. If that looks differently, this whole game will look differently. AM was stuck on level 1 forever. Then on tier 2, MK comes out. His leveling was super slow because the Blade Master stole so many last hits. Why was he able to steal so many last hits? That shouldn't happen, really. And then there came the big fight in the middle, close to the Orcs Merchant, and their militia were really late. And there, it felt like TH fell further behind. So I think the early game there certainly did a lot of work for Soin, and also the map did. Early game LR for human, always difficult in that matchup. So the next map is probably going to look very differently.
Yes, it's going to be unlocked in 1 minute. Taking a look at WFZ versus Lin, and the Undead has the supply lead at the moment. So it could be 2 upsets in a row here in Group B. Apart from that, I don't have any results. Focus 1-0 against Chao KK. Jamiko 1-0 against Colorful. That's what we got so far.
Where are you seeing WFZ's game?
Lolite.
Are you streaming it?
Yeah. Or someone from the Korean community. Infi 2-0 against Linguagua. That was fast.
In basically 25 minutes. Okay, that's pretty insane.
And Lin just won the game after a hero kill. So no upset in game 2.
Was Lin on 3 bases and WZ on 2 bases, huh? Interesting game.
Wait, what? Ah, there we go. I was a little confused. So, map 2, Remo. Upset could be gigantic. LF showing off in the first clan war against Newbie, and now it could be one of that clan again against one of the top players in the world. Wouldn't surprise me too much, to be honest, after game 1. Alright, this time, it's a Farseer though. Welcome to Northern Isles.
Yeah, Northern Isles was one of the maps where the Farseer really started to take a foothold in this matchup, where we saw him almost all the time, especially from Focus, before he took over Focus's matchup entirely. You can harass with him pretty well early on. Peasants can be annoyed, tech can be delayed, and that used to be the way this Farseer was played. Level 1, annoying and harassing. But then we saw a shift somewhat with Farseer starting to creep a little bit, kind of DK-esque. Go for a first camp that doesn't give you level 2, but then still be in time to harass the opponent. Chao KK even took it so far as to power creep the Farseer and try to expand. That didn't really work. We'll see, though, how Soin plays the Farseer now. He relied heavily on heavy damage and heavy lockdown and hero focus in the first game. It's probably not going to be that easy to do now with the Farseer first.
I got another result, which is really surprising. Lolliot 2-0's Romantic. Also in, 35 minutes.
Yeah, that was also very fast. And it being so fast, that kind of
indicates a push.
Seems like it wasn't a Warden.
True. Or some very good items and lots of Shadow Strikes. We'll get the replays, I guess, at some point. So, Farseer harass starts. TH greedy as always, starting the tech without a tower in the base. So no arcane here to defend the wolves, but for that, he has Militia, saving this one nicely. 0 experience on the Farseer. And Archmage, well, stays out of this fight for now.
TH leaving an opening into the base. This is something I'm starting to see more and more from Orc players, but I don't think I saw it from TH before. I wonder why that is. Perhaps he fears suffering too much damage on the AM with a consistent wolf harass and wants to be able to fall back into the main? Or is this perhaps to deal with Wind Riders on tier 2? I don't know, but anyways, there is an opening. Can be exploited. Once there's like 2 grunts out, you can harass the main very, very well. So TH will need to make sure he knows where the grunts are and doesn't just get run over in his main.
Again, the tech is faster for the Orc. That's always the case, especially with the Farseer. And he keeps the Archmage away, even from level 2, by summoning the wolves. He has no progress whatsoever, though.
According to Juan, 1-0 is playing Dreadlord against Fly, and it's a level 6 Dreadlord. 1-0 still trying to make the Dreadlord work.
He is trying so hard to make the Dreadlord work in the past couple of weeks. Not with the greatest success, but, you know, it's all practice.
So tier 2 about to hit right here. I got a feeling we're gonna see the TC Zeppelin Shockwave base harass kind of thing. Seems like we see that a lot on Northern Isles.
Yeah, I can see that. But he could also stick with the Weapon of Lusterfuge. Like, this worked so well. TC confirmed, by the way, with Totem earlier than Beastery. Nice surround here, getting the first kill on a Footman. And Archmage still level 1. That's like the biggest accomplishment. Lumber Mill by TH now. Is he so low on Lumber? Pretty much, actually. And another surround. Getting this Water Elemental. It's expiring before. No, actually got it.
And really good wolf control here as well. This AM still far away from level 2. And this is always the nightmare. So I thought TH was going to have a well laid out creep route and stuff to get his levels going better this game. But it's basically the same as the last. Once again, stuck on level 1.
Pretty surprised that he doesn't find a solution against this. This is so meta.
Yeah. But it's also really hard to deal with. Like, if you don't go for the Ogre Magi camp first, it can be really hard to get level 2 on the AM if the Orc is there to harass right away, which he was. Because no camp after is free. The green camps will always be contested, and the Grunts and Farseer are putting heavy pressure on. Grunts now, though, starting to creep with the TC. Not going for the Magi themselves first.
And
3 grunts and a TC taking out the smallest camp on the map. That seems a little inefficient.
oh, the
Okay.
wolves are about to get a double kill. No. Nicely reacted by TH. Oh, actually not. Little mistake again. And the blacksmith is mega late.
A player's forces
This
are
would
under
be a
attack.
nice opening for Wyvern, but he's not going for it. He's just immediately going for Raiders and finally level 2 with its Archmate. But this is like 2 footmen. That's all he has. How to creep.
Yeah, maybe that is why he is, after all, going into rifles. They may be a little bit late, but they will be coming. That gives you damage, that makes creeping easier. The ideal late-game army probably doesn't involve rifles, because he must know it's a TC again. But yeah, creeping without them is going to be very tough.
2 new results, Remo. Focus 2-0 against Shao KK. Jamiko 2-0 against Colorful. Quick games there in the other groups.
Kind of the expected result, I guess. Colorful was looking pretty good with his Warden recently against Night Elf. Against Human, of course, I mean. But Jamiko apparently has the answer.
A player's
Lots of
forces
practice with Lawlight, most likely. They had the respective matchups in the first round. So is it an expansion this time? On last Refuge, she completely skipped it and was just fight, 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 fight. Here, let's see. No steal. Big mana potion on the TC. Nice. Parry up. Also nice to have against this MK. Is it the right idea by TH to fight this?
Yeah, it looks a little bold, doesn't it? Here comes the Stomp. It's gonna be a 1 grunt for 2 priests trade, as it seems. TH, what is this? It's gonna get the next grunt here, okay. That's actually kind of fine. Sees the non-Spirit Link on the target. That's something Soen's always a little bit late with. The Spirit Link could be much faster from him. So that makes it an okay exchange, but it's gonna force the TP now as well. This is like, should be the easiest surround ever, and it is.
And also nice by TH to TP immediately. We see it a lot that they take this damage, and with Stomp, with the 3 seconds, that can be really, really risky. Oh, TH has a Rifleman stuck. There's an unnecessary amount of mistakes by TH.
And that one is like super annoying stuck. You have to cut down 2 trees. Yeah. Building placement there a little bit off. The way he set it up, there was no clear exit, so it's a little bit of RNG where it actually pops out. But that can be prevented if you build a little bit differently. TH seems a little bit off today, doesn't he?
Absolutely. This is not the dominating TH of the Open Qualifier, but of course, this is the Pro Qualifier. It's all a little more difficult. Level 3 on the TC. So scary. Like, this time there's a little lack of damage because of no Blade Master. Nice engagement though with the speed scroll. This time there's a lot more Spirit Link. The stun was so sweet, hitting the entire army. Trying to counter with the clap. Do we have items?
Again!
Oh boy.
A little bit late actually. Could have hit another rifle, but it seems to be fine. Militia, again super late. These militia should be called when he's moving into the middle in case there is an engagement.
Double
Something
kill
that
for
normally he's great. Oh my god!
Oh, beautiful! And now Chain Lightning getting another triple kill. 2 Raiders about to fall there though. Do we have more mana? We have way more mana. And he's going for the stun again. And TH
Whoa!
just leaves. What the
Whoa.
fuck? So in 2-0ing TH.
Really good performance by Soen today with a meta build and an unusual build, playing it very well indeed. And TH, for once, having a weak day.
Yeah, like that was not the TH that played Orc against Romantic in the finals and beat him 3-0, and that was, yeah, maybe he needs some time to get in. Like, he didn't play tournaments for like at least 3.5 weeks, so maybe he's a little rusty.